Children with autism also tend to focus on things, they fixate. They sometimes have repetitive movements, but they'll get so distracted by something that in the case of fire or emergency services, they could get so fixated on the smoke detector going off that they wouldn't think about actually exiting the building, or that they're not going to necessarily put the path together that the fire could be dangerous and harm them, so they need to get out. Here's kind of a diagram that shows where they have issues. In the children with autism, they have difficulty with language, social skills, and behavior, where with Asperger's, their language is very developed. It's just very, that's the word for very literal. They're just very, very literal. So everything you say, both with autism and with Asperger's, is going to be taken very literally. They don't read into sarcasm very well. They have difficult times with that. But this diagram or this picture up here just kind of helps see where they have difficulties. Their senses get overloaded very easily. So when you picture what we do, what's their typical response going to be if you show up with a big, loud truck with bright lights and people that jump out with uniforms and badges, or even worse, axes and helicans and all that kind of stuff? It's just about the worst thing you could possibly do to overload their senses and make them melt down. In the video it was talked about, that was part of it. Another part that was mentioned too was they have in a lot of cases they have items that they fixate on. They have items that they really like, and it can be anything. But they have one item that they really like, and it's important for us as emergency responders to understand that when we go there, we're taking their senses and we're overloading them. So the best thing we can do is try and calm that situation down. To calm that situation down, we need to first recognize it, but then second, understand that they might have items that help calm them down that they like. It was also mentioned in the video, they sometimes are sensitive to touch too. They don't like to be touched. In a lot of cases, we're kind of natural caregivers. We like to take care of people, help people. So the patting on the shoulder, on the arm, that kind of stuff may actually make things worse.